Warning, the devil is tricking you out of position. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. Warning, the devil is tricking you out of position. All right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, you won't trick me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, you won't trick me. See, the ultimate goal of the devil is to kill, steal, and destroy, right? Kill your happiness, destroy your peace, and steal your blessings that has come from God, obviously, right? I need y'all to understand something. Whenever the devil is tricking you out of position, if you have discernment, intuition, or any type of premonition, you're going to be able to feel right before it happens. It may be a day before, it may be 2 days before, it may be 2 weeks before. But if you are really and truly connected to the Spirit of God, all right, then you're going to be able to feel this before it actually happens. And this is why it's called a trick, right? A trick is something that you fall for knowing the outcome or the result, but you still fall for it. It's a trick, right? People who want to sell drugs, sell dope, rob, kill, steal, yada, yada, yada. Well, they are falling for the trick of the streets because they know the results. However, they feel as if I can beat the system. Somebody drop in the comments and say you cannot beat the system. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say you cannot beat the system. Y'all ever seen them games on the street, right? Well, a person just like, pick any card, find your card, right? Or they're like, find the dime, find the nickel. Well, the thing is, y'all, some people win, but it's very rare because it's all an illusion. They understand the key to the game. The people, I'm not going to say who invented the game, but those who have mastered the game. And they present it to random people who don't know the game, random people who've never been intertwined with the game, average people, okay, who don't know anything about street games, okay, or street gambling. The point of what I'm saying, y'all, is that a lot of times we are in connection, indulgence, or associated with people who have already mastered the game. Family, it's not them who has mastered the game. The enemy has mastered the game, and he wants you to enter the trickery, okay? It's almost like a door that has your name on it. It got glitter on it. It got gold. It has silver on it, right? And then when you open it up, it's like, voila. Y'all know that music that it sounds like the gates of heaven is opening up? That's how the doors is, y'all. When you walk in, you see everything. It looks nice. But you're not realizing that the enemy is perceiving you as a rat. And he's dangling cheese in front of your face. And as soon as you step in, there's the trap. Right? So this is what I want to speak about, y'all. Warning, it is a trap, okay? The devil is tricking you out of position. You ever notice, y'all, the last thing I'm going to say, you ever notice, y'all, when you are doing good in life, okay, you got your place, you got your money coming in, your income is looking right, kids in order, school is good, okay? You got your social life popping, everything is great, okay? And it's always that one person, those group of people, or that thing that just come into your spirit, right? That try to make you feel like you're not enough. That try to make you feel like you're not doing what you need to do. That try to make you feel like you're less than. You ever notice that, y'all? That's the devil trying to trick you out of position because he don't like how hard you fought. Okay, he don't like how long you have fought. He don't like the fact that you persevered to get to where you are. You remember not having a dad? You remember not having a mom? You remember that betrayal, that heartbreak, that breakup, that divorce. You remember. And now you are in position to where you are on the mountaintop. Somebody drop that down below in the comments. I'm on the mountaintop. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I'm on the mountaintop. I've come to deliver a message to you, family. Don't allow a person, place, thing, a job, entity, whoever, to make you feel like you're not doing enough and make you feel like you're not enough, okay? Somebody drop that down below in the comments. I am enough, all right? Let's go ahead and get directly into it, y'all. As y'all can see, we are on the great couch, family. I think it's been a while since I've been on the great couch. I can't really remember. Okay, I almost got choked up there, y'all. But I can't really remember. And here we are, y'all, coming back with another banger. All right. But anyway, family, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get directly into it, y'all. Number one, the first sign, y'all, of how you know the devil is tricking you out of position, family, is a provoking spirit, right? A provoking spirit. A provoking spirit is a spirit that wants a response, a reaction, a movement, okay, a verbal response, whatever the case is, y'all, non-verbal response from you. It is provoking you, okay? It is provoking you. So I had a situation, y'all, this weekend where I was ordering DoorDash. Y'all know your boy love to get DoorDash, you know. So I was on DoorDash and I ordered some food. And, you know, I kind of exchanged some words through the text. However, it wasn't in a disrespectful way. It was just me simply saying, hey, can you make sure that I get this product instead of refunding, you know, the cash? Because in that case, if I wanted a refund, then I would have never bought it, right? Give me a call or contact me to let me know what other arrangements that we could make. Okay, long story short, family, is whenever I did that, the person didn't really take too kind of it, right? I'm thinking that this is a woman who's conversing. Long story short, there's kind of attitude here because when I call, she hangs up the phone. Fine, it's okay, I get it. You hate your DoorDash job, I understand, okay? But just bring my food here, that's all, right? And so, long story short, come to the door was a guy. Now, the guy happened to be alley. The guy happened to be what they consider street, okay? But y'all know I don't care about none of that, right? I'm a man of God, but if I got to put them paws on you, it's going to happen, right? Came to the crib. He delivered the food. Something kind of dropped, you know, as he was delivering the food. He didn't say, my bad. He didn't say, hey, man, I'm sorry about that. Just kind of walked off and came back. So before he came back, I'm already kind of preparing. I kind of want to use his martial arts anyway. I kind of do. But one thing they teach us is to be disciplined, right? And so I don't go back in the house. I stand in the doorway because I'm ready. I'm not about to talk. I'm not about to play. I'm not about to woof back and forth. We finna go toe to toe. So I stand inside the doorway as I'm awaiting for his quick arrival. He comes to the door, and now he comes with a total different energy. Yeah, man, you know, I was in the store at DoorDash, man. It's my first time doing it, man, trying to figure it out. I'm just like, oh, yeah? All right. He's like, yeah. So he walks away. Now, y'all know where I'm hitting at here. That was a provoking spirit. Now, mind you, y'all, I've been training for a while, inconsistently, but I still know enough that I would consider more than the average person to mess you up, to be honest with you. However, you see how that provoking spirit works? And you have to keep in mind, y'all, we're not a human being. I'm not Jesus around here walking around. You know, there's only so many times I can turn the cheek, but I'm a leader. And as a leader, one of the hardest things it is for us to do is to practice what you preach, because God gives you the gift and he gives you the understanding and wisdom and knowledge. But as he did with David still committed not adultery, but he slept with his best friend's wife. That was a sin, right? As did Solomon. He, started messing with foreign women, and they turned his heart against God. So even the wisest and the most smartest had difficulties. Why? Because they were still men, and men are imperfect, right? So with that being said, y'all, as I'm standing in this doorway, give me a little bit. Just give me just a little bit, because you about to get this smoke. You're about to get this smoke. But thank God, y'all, it didn't happen. And I was able to maintain my peace. I felt like I wanted to do something, but I didn't do it, and thank God. But the point of what I'm saying is, y'all, is that was a provoking spirit. A provoking spirit. All right? That spirit that's trying to get you out of character. That spirit that's trying to get you locked up. That spirit that's trying to make you ruin your reputation. I got award ceremonies coming up, y'all. I got speaking engagements coming up. I'm doing this for y'all. Just got my YouTube award. Why did I come all the way from Douglas, Georgia to get in a fight to mess somebody up and mess up my record and reputation? For what? Provoking spirits. Anytime you uplift and you're in a position to where you're above others and you're elevated, you got that spirit, you got that glow on you. And the devil is going to send people who are provoking, right? People who ain't got nothing to lose. You got something to lose. So you have to be very mindful and careful of how you respond and react to certain people, if you even respond or react. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Pay attention to provoking spirits, y'all, on the job, within your family, relationships, okay? Provoking. People who are trying to get you out of your body, all right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, you won't move me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, you won't move me. This is a real life true story, y'all. Number 2, enticing energy, okay? Enticing energy. When you are in a position to where you're looking at something and it's very enticing, okay? That's the devil also trying to trick you out of position, all right? I was just watching the movie called Bruce Almighty, right? Y'all know, I'm sure y'all know. Drop in the comments and let me know if y'all know. But that's a movie that got Jim Carrey starring in it. He had the most terrible life, the suckiest life, right? Oh, swipe me, mighty swiper. Y'all remember that. And he was just pissed off, y'all. He finally gets God's attention. God said, okay, cool. I'm going to give you the same abilities and powers I have. But the difference between you and I is I understand how to manage it. You don't know how to manage it. And y'all know my favorite saying and quote, whatever you cannot manage, you will lose, right? Jim Carrey get the power, and at first, he's like, I can get used to this. He got the sexual charisma. He got the swag. He got the mind, right? Nice car. He's able to make things happen and appear just like that, right? But what he's not realizing is all the thoughts, all the prayers, all the wantings and desires that other people are praying for, they're also coming to me. And God was trying to make a point to let him know that, listen, man, appreciate what you have, appreciate what you had, appreciate your life, because I guarantee you, you don't want this ultimate sacrifice. You don't want to sacrifice all that you love and all who love you just because you want power, fortune, and fame, and etc., right? But sticking to the story, y'all, in this movie, Jim Carrey has a wife, or he has a girlfriend or fiance. Either way it goes, they were in a committed relationship. And he goes to this party because now he's getting more recognition, prestige, because he's seeming more cooler out of nowhere, right? And at this party, he is matching, or he is encountering this enticing energy. It was a woman. She looked nice, and mind you, this was the woman who always walked past him. She never seen him. She never felt him, heard him. He was a fly on the wall compared to her. But as he began to become Bruce Almighty, she was like, oh, hey, I see you now. And now she's just throwing herself at him. That is enticing energy. He had a woman at home who loved him for him. He had a woman at home who was sitting around moping about him. She cared about him, right? But guess what? Enticing energy says, you want this. This is what's beautiful. This is what society says. This man is more powerful than the one you have. This person right here can give you more. This job has a better opportunity. You see how it works, y'all? How enticing energy is placed here to make you think that what you have is not as good to compare to what's out there, right? All the things that are out there, it's possibly better than what you have. And that's where 90% of people go wrong. Following behind enticing energy. Somebody drop in the comments below and say, you won't entice me. If you have somebody, y'all, who love you, okay, or if you're that person who loved them and they are reciprocating it, y'all hang on to it. Don't let it go, right? If you have a great job and you know that the job that you have got the benefits, okay? This is if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, obviously, but if you know your job got the benefits that most jobs don't have, if you know that you have that ranking at your job, whatever the case is, don't let it go because somebody said, hey, they pay $1 more, right? Don't put yourself in a position to where you lose something that was very valuable to you, and now you no longer have it because of enticing energy. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Number 3, overthinking. Overthinking. That is big, right? I have a lot of overthinkers who follow me, but guess what, y'all? God understood who my sheep was. I am an overthinker. If y'all don't know, now you know, okay? If you don't know, now you know, okay? Listen, family, I am an overthinker as well, and being an overthinker, it is very difficult because you think about every single situation. Like I told y'all about the DoorDash situation. Overthinking about that. Like, should I stole off on them? Should I said something? Should I did this? Should I did that? And I'm talking about overthinking for like an hour or hours, right? I never go longer than 24 hours, but y'all get the point, y'all. When you're overthinking, it can make you feel like you're not enough, you done something wrong. It start making you think about your traumas, your past experiences. When you're overthinking, you're so far in your head to where now you can't even see the simple answer. You can't even see the simple answer. Everything has a math equation to it. Everything has a problem solve or some type of critical thinking question to it. I mean, you're always thinking more than you should think. I'm not saying to not be a rational thinker. You could be a rational thinker, but you don't have to overly think to where you think yourself out of a good solution or you think yourself out of a good, situation here. So the point of what I'm saying is, y'all, is that is another way of the devil tricking you out of position. Overthinking. Do y'all know how many people was out here and they lost their freedom because somebody done got in their head, or a spirit done came amongst them, or they got in their own head and was like, bro, you gonna take that? Nah, bro, you gonna take that, bro? Nah, I know you ain't gonna take that. Nah, man. Hey, walk up on that dude. Walk up on her. Let her know that you him, right? Or let him know that you him. Overthinking. Did I do something wrong, man, when I stepped out the club? When I stepped on this shoe, was that an issue? Or do I need to go over there and show him who's boss? Do I need to go over there and let him know I'm that dude? And the question, and the answer to that question is no. That's not what you do. That's not what you should do. You get what I'm saying, people? See, the problem is, y'all, is when we are overthinking, we tend not to think. Right? You see how funny that is? When we are overthinking, we tend not to think. Like, we're thinking about everything else but the more important thing. Like, have you just been so busy, but you was busy doing nothing? Like, you done wiped off the TV, you done cleaned out the refrigerator, you done talked to your mom on the phone for hours, but you did not do the most important thing, and that was getting your schoolwork done. That was getting that content done. That was checking your emails and responding back to those important businesses or brand deals, okay? The point of what I'm saying is, y'all, sometimes you can be busy doing nothing. And overthinking is another sign of being busy doing nothing. Overly thinking to where you tend not to think about the more important things. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Next thing, y'all, number 4, familiar spirits you dislike, okay? Familiar spirits you dislike. Family, you know what you dislike. I'm not saying that you hate people, right? Because I do believe that we shouldn't hate nobody, right? But I do understand that certain people you just not gonna like because your spirit is gonna irritate their demons, period. You may walk into a room and you just look handsome or you look beautiful. You got nice eyes, you have nice hair, you dress nice, whatever the case is. They like your jewelry, whatever. And as you are in the room, people are just going to not like you. You are a familiar spirit that they dislike. They dislike the fact that you are a woman or man of God. They dislike the fact that you are a woman or man of your word. They dislike the fact that you are a man or woman of respect. okay? Which means you carry yourself as such. You're not carrying yourself as an alley person, right? Or a person who don't respect no one around them, let alone themselves. That's not how you're carrying yourself. But guess what, y'all? The same reasons why other people will love you, it will be the same very reasons why someone else will hate you. Somebody loved how Beyonce sang. Somebody loved, right, how the late Michael Jackson sang, right? However, y'all, the same thing that they did, some people hate. Some people can't stand Beyonce. Some people can't stand Michael Jackson, right? So it is the gift that you possess that will, or not only the gift, but the gift and the spirit that you possess that will allow other people to dislike you, hate you, love you, or like you, right? But either way it go, y'all, love you or hate you, you're still going to be you. You're still going to be blessed. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm blessed regardless, all right? So those familiar spirits you dislike, the devil is throwing them at you to irritate you. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? He's trying to annoy you. When you are annoyed with your kids, what do? Go on in the other room now. Leave me alone now, right? Or when you are annoyed at your job, you can't really receive, information or receive love or receive, hey, how you doing, the way you need to, because work is coming, well, let me say it like this. Home, okay, is coming to your job with you. Whatever the case is, whatever is attached to you that's making you respond a certain way. So those familiar spirits you dislike, the devil is sending them your way because he knows you're going to be easily frustrated and annoyed. Point blank, period. Y'all know what mine is, y'all? I cannot stand people who are knowingly ignorant, meaning they are just doing things and saying things because they don't care how it come off to other people. They don't care who they affect. People who just straight up don't care, I don't like them type of individuals. I don't put myself around them individuals. They may be funny from afar, but up close, y'all, it ain't something that you really want to be around. It's ignorance. Not only just ignorance, but knowingly ignorance, right? That's just my pet peeve, y'all, and I have more. But number 5 is going to be this right here, family. Things that push your buttons, okay? Things that push your buttons. This is another sign that the devil is tricking you out of position. He already know how you're going to respond. He already know that you're going to go off, all right? How many times have you been at work, okay, and you've been cool the entire time? You ain't bothered nobody. You ain't said nothing to nobody. You ain't trying to act like you're better than nobody. You ain't even trying to really befriend nobody. You just going there for your paycheck and that's it. You just here for your money. That's it. But guess what? No matter how calm you are, it's one thing they can say. Whether that is calling you a bitch, whether that is calling you a HOE or a HO, whether that is them calling you out your name in any way, shape, form, or fashion, whether that is them talking about your mama, your daddy, who's gone and passed, no matter what it is, y'all, talking about your kids, whatever the case is, things that push your buttons. Maybe they got stank breath. I'm just being honest. Maybe they breath stink, y'all. You like, hey, man, you come over here with that train mouth, we're going to have an issue. Who knows? If that's your pet peeve, then cool. But what I'm saying, y'all, is that he's going to send things to you that he knows push your buttons. You just can't fall victim, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, don't fall victim. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, don't fall victim. Warning, y'all, the devil is tricking you out of position. I'm just being honest, family. But with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Y'all get this limited time offer where you can book a one-on-one session with me and I will talk to you, y'all. Secondly, family, y'all be sure to enroll into my social influence course. Y'all be sure to get a Yes Sir t-shirt or a hoodie, okay? But family, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace.